Hello everyone, welcome to Jetersblessings. My name is Marjorie and I want to say thank you for stopping by today. In today's video, I am participating in the monthly challenge hosted by Zaina from OK at Home DIY and Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. And their host this month is LaParsha from Creating It Myself. For my first DIY, I've got this Martha Stewart paint. It's a really light gray that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I've got this little wood sign that I'm painting it. And what I'm going to be doing while that is drying is I actually have this tobacco basket, as you see up at the top. It was pink and had spray painted it a sage color. I had hot glued that little styrofoam piece in there, and then I am just taking some of these fall picks that I had got from last year at the Dollar Tree. Sorry for my head being in the way. I just don't realize how close I am to the camera. But I just start putting in an arrangement of them. I'm going to use mostly the leaves. I really love those leaves. The color I think is just absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to fill that right side of the basket with these fall florals. Now this is not necessarily a fall video, but it's just a variety of wall decor that you can make in any style that you want for your home. But I had seen that I had these fall picks, and fall DIYs will be coming soon, so I thought I was going to get a jump start on this to get me into the fall mood. But I just take all different assortments. Like here's the little mums from the Dollar Tree as well from last year, and I just try to fill up that basket, that side of the basket, as much as possible. Now I don't use everything off of those picks, but I do use probably about 4 picks. Anyways, what I'll do is I'm taking some extra leaves because some of the leaves looked a little too flat for me and I wanted them to stick out a little more. So I'm using the extra leaves kind of as filler to prop up the other leaves to make it look nice and full. So once I've got my arrangement in there, what I'm going to do is, before I put that sign on, I forgot, it's a little shiny because it's a satin finish, but I got this little cardstock decor piece in a pack from Hobby Lobby probably about a year or so ago, and I haven't really used it, so I thought it would be great to add on here. Now I set that aside and I'm just putting some hot glue onto the wire basket. Now I didn't actually grab in all places, and I'll actually put some, I turn it over and put some on the back to adhere to it more, but I don't show that. In my second DIY, I take another one of those. Now I'll be honest, and I did try to do this project differently, and I just did not like the outcome. I tried to use 2 of the wood planks that come in the 6-pack, and I don't know, it's something about it, I just did not like it. And the crazy thing was I was looking at this plaque and thought, oh, maybe I ought to use it as for this sign as well, but I thought, no, I just wanted to try to do something a little bit different. Didn't work out. So I went with my gut instinct. Now I had this little wood cross from the Hobby Lobby from Easter, and I painted it sage green, and I just took a marker and added little white polka dots. Now I'm using a black glass marker from the Dollar Tree, and I am just writing in the words, "In this house we pray." Now that cross I did use in the other project that I didn't like, and I'm just reusing it on here. And I do show you that, I do take it off. Maybe I do show you. Goodness. No. Oh, I've worked with this so many times. I don't show you, I did move it up a little bit. So then last minute I thought, well, I'll put a little hanger on it, because initially I thought I would have this stand up, and that's originally why I moved the cross up more, because the protrusion of the bottom of the cross wouldn't allow me to stand it up correctly. So then I thought this, and then I thought, well, I wanted the hanger to be wide like that, but it just didn't look right. So then I put it on there closer together. And I don't know about you guys, but when I craft, I'm a bare minimum planner. Okay, I have an idea in my head, but I don't really have it planned out and how it's gonna go. So I went ahead and moved the ribbon in, and then now I'm trying to decide if I wanted to make a little bow, and I decide I want to. And this is a really easy bow. You just take and make one loop and then hold it in the middle, and then you take and do another loop the opposite end, the opposite direction. So it's 2 loops going back to back. Anyways, and then I'm just taking a little zip tie, and I'm trying my best to zip tie this together, but I had let go of the ribbon and a piece came out. So when I finally got that put back in, I zip tied it down tightly, and I took that big loop and I just cut it in half, and that made my tails. So really easy, simple bow. Don't have to worry about anything. And I just glue it on there, and you'll see that in the finished product. So for my final DIY, I thrifted this. You can't tell, but it's like a dark blue, and it's a wood frame. It had a picture and everything in it. I took the glass and picture out, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it, and it was this project. So I've actually had it for a while, and I kept trying to do it, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. So I had taken this big bushel of florals. It was like $6 from Walmart, and I kind of just split it in half, and then I make these little arrangements, the little sunflowers with blue, yellow, white flowers, the little lemons. Is absolutely adorable. So I had made one off screen and I zip tied them together, and then I'm taking larger zip ties and I zip tie each of the bundles to the bottom of the frame. Now it's absolutely up to you. I choose to put it at the bottom of the frame. That's really where I like it. But you can put it up at the top if you want. So absolutely up to you. Customize it your way. And I really didn't have to do, and I really didn't do anything, to be honest, other than take the glass and stuff out of there with that frame. I mean, it was just beautiful. I love it. So I'm taking this little 1.5 inch ribbon that I had got from the craft outlet, and I'm using my Easy Bow Maker from Decor Exchange, and I'm first starting off with 6-inch loops, 2 6-inch loops on both sides, and then I go down to two 5-inch loops on both sides, then 2 4-inch loops on both sides. And then, yes, I am struggling. This ribbon just kept getting more and more tangled up in itself, and it was just really frustrating me. It's not often that I use one ribbon to make a bow, and that's the only reason why this got really tangled up. But it all worked out in the end. Now, after I got my 4-inch loops on both sides, I do take and make a center loop, and then I just cut my last tail the length of my first tail, which was 14 inches. I always like to cut them a little bit longer because I don't know how long I'll end up wanting it on the product. And then I just actually go back and cut it down if I need to. Now, I do zip tie a pipe cleaner on the back of this, and that pipe cleaner is what I'll use to attach it to the frame. And then once I have all that done, then I'll just get to fluffing my bow, which you know is my favorite part of making a bow. Now I will say I'm just a little OCD on how I like my bows, and I really didn't think about this bow like I should have. I'm used to using multiple ribbons, and so when I made this bow, gosh, if I could just spit it out. When I made this bow, the last tail was on the top, so it came out in the front, and I didn't like it as much. I like my tails to be more in the back. I struggled with it a little more, and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but it all turned out nice in the end. It was just that one tail that was frustrating me. But here is my finished projects. I hope you like them. I thank you for stopping and watching with me today. Please go to the description box and view all the other videos from the wonderful creators. Have a blessed day.